but I can give you some eye contact, you know, some body movements. So
some green lights.
Some green lights, you know. All the pamper you guys used to pamper us back in Nigeria. You don't pamper us like that. Here, people say pounds is too expensive.
British citizen, and you happen to go back home. Which one is better?
No, but that's why we're trying to find the British citizen. Because
and if you don't find it,
you keep hustling to find it.
Love Mba, body batatai, international baby.
Back again with another video, and I am with a beautiful content creator. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Okay, let me do the honors. Hi everyone, my name is Love Mba, popularly known as Love Mba TV, aka some other things like that. You know, I'm just
AKA what?
AKA presenter, AKA actress, AKA content creator,
TV host.
AKA TV host, AKA UK's finest, you know.
She's everything, she's everything. Guys, she's a YouTuber as well. Yeah.
Yes, it's at Love Mba TV. So it's pretty simple, like LOVEMBA TV.
The link will be on the screen, don't worry.
It will be there. Okay.
Just go and subscribe to her channel, support her, and check out what she's doing. Right, so what are we talking about today?
We're talking about a very difficult topic that people don't like to talk about. Dating in the UK.
Dating in the UK. We are going to bring out everything like raw and undiluted. We are not going to hide anything. Facts, so that wherever you are in Nigeria or anywhere in Africa or anywhere in the world,
so you know what's going on.
You know what's going on.
Do you want to come to the UK? So you have to be ready.
So that you not come and say, I'm coming to the UK and
nobody told me. Nobody told me though, so you know it's good for me to tell someone else now how I'm feeling.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start, right?
So, right, first of all, let me ask you, what's considering the topic dating in the UK?
Yeah.
What's like an overview? If you can break it down in a sentence, what would you say?
Dating in the UK is achievable but difficult.
Achievable but difficult.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a different kind of vibe here, you know, like, you know, because I'm from Nigeria and you're from Nigeria as well. You know, back home, you're used to the guys doing all the talking, you know, chasing after you, toasting you, per se. But here, guys are checking you out on the train and the bus, but nobody's literally toasting you.
Oh.
Yeah, so that whole attention, you know they're checking you out. You can see them, you know, admiring you, but they don't come close. You get, and it's like, you see a guy you like, you know, he's like everything in your spec, and you're like, talk to me. I'm not gonna.
I'm ready.
But then he doesn't, so it's a bit, you know, tricky.
All right, to me, I think what I would say that is complex. Is complex in the sense that a lot of things comes into play when it talks about dating. So, in a way, love and relationship does not really come in again. Do you understand?
It doesn't come in. What do you mean?
So when I say love, sometimes some people pull out love and relationship because people are considering so many other things. Do you understand?
So many other things like what? Making money.
We will get into it. We will get into it. There's something that you said.
Yeah.
I've forgotten.
Yeah, talking about the guys.
When people not approaching you.
Yeah. Not that much. It's not like there's nobody approaching, but it's not as much as if there's nobody approaching, something is wrong. But shockingly, I've heard some girls say nobody has approached them in years. At least I've been approached, but it's just it's not as much as it used to be. So that's where I'm coming from.
All right. I'm not saying that is wrong. That is a clear fact. When it's not like it happens in Nigeria or any African country. People don't approach you because there's this clause that people are kind of afraid to talk to a girl on the street. So they prefer, okay, it should be like a park setting or in a club, or because if you are approaching a lady in the street, it looks like they're going to call the police on you.
Oh, so you are scared of the police. But I feel like personally, I love men that are actually bold. Like, I'm not even joking. If I've actually had like, you know, maybe 10 men talk to me in general, I've given my number to 8 of them. Because just the temerity, just the boldness to actually say hi, because it's not very common. I'm like, oh wow, okay, nice, I like that. You guess I feel like men shouldn't lose their culture when they come here. This is something you do every day back in Nigeria. You talk to maybe like 10 girls, and at least maybe 5 or 6 of them would say hi. Because I know some men as well. Maybe it could be that.
A lot of people will talk to 10 girls, and none of them will give the number. Number is not even part of the UK culture to me, because they don't give out number here.
They give out like social media. But I think
they can give you Snapchat or whatever. So because they are, almost all the girls are afraid to give you their number, talk less of when they are leaving. They don't answer all those kind of questions.
Yeah, but I think I think
so,
men have to be bolder. Like, don't be covering up. No, you men are.
I'm
you shy?
telling you the way it is. This is how it is to so many other guys. You understand? So they prefer club setting. Okay, fine. If I meet a girl in the club, I can talk to her, ask her for her number. In Nigeria, you walk around the street to talk to a lady and get the number. But a lot of people don't do it here.
So why do you have to wait to see me in a club dancing and having fun and drinking when you can just talk to me on a normal day on the road when I'm not tipsy or anything, and you can just say hi and then we can see if we can work things out or not? Because I feel like first approach matters. There's a way you talk to someone and I'm like, nah, this one no. But when you start waiting till, okay, like dating has gone to social media. It's now dating sites everywhere, and that's what people find out. The same guy that did not talk to you yesterday can still see you tomorrow on a dating site and say hi. But bro, you saw me yesterday and you didn't say hi. Why? You saw me in real life. You now went online to start searching, finding me, and then that's when you said hi.
Maybe just to save the embarrassment, or I don't know.
Let me ask you.
Just to be free, like just nobody wants to. No, people don't like when they get a no as an answer. So it's better off if I can do it on the social media and you said no, and I'll just feel like, okay, no problem. But approaching in a normal sense, like you're just walking on the road and I happen to approach you, I think it's just not a norm in the UK. Like when I came in, people were like, don't talk to a lady on the street. I'm just like, come on, what's the problem? What do you want to ask me?
So basically it's the ego from men. You're scared of rejection, scared of us saying, oh, you know what, this person is harassing me. Is that the problem?
No, not really like harassment, but it's just like insecurity, kind of. Like you just feel like I said, it's not like a normal UK thing to do it. So you just prefer you can do it somewhere else where you are more free, where you see people talking. You understand? If you're in the club, people will be like, okay, if you are looking for a girl, go to the club, go to church, you understand? Maybe school setting, and you talk. But when it comes to walking on the street and you see someone you like, or maybe in a train station, and you approach the lady, it's always a no.
Not always. That's what I'm saying. That's something in my case. I've said yes to some people just because they had the moment. So I feel like you can't really tell that is a no until you try. Yes, I know nobody likes rejection. Girls as well, have learned to approach guys. And some girls, I'm sure they get rejections as well. Those ones that try. Because personally, I cannot approach a guy. I wasn't born that way.
Okay.
I'm Nigerian.
Are you categorizing this like in general, or you are looking at you as a Nigerian or African?
Oh, I'm looking at me as a Nigerian and African, because over here the girls are, I wouldn't say more civilized, but maybe they're more Western. And here, from what I've seen, a lot of guys say the girls are actually the ones that approach them. But as a typical Nigerian girl, African girl, now I'm very proud of my culture. I'm not gonna walk up to you to tell you, hey bro, I'm feeling you. But I can give you some eye contact, some body movement. So
some green light.
Some green light, so you can come closer. But you don't expect me to just, tell you that, can we hang out, can we get along? It will come out from this precious mouth, because that's not how I was trained. But a typical British girl, and this is generally black and white, can actually approach and say, hey Ray, I'm feeling you. Can we try this out? And some of them will get rejection. Unfortunately, but that's just how it is.
All right, so when you say like people are not approaching you on the street, like in Nigeria, people drive, they stop the car, they want to pick you up and all that. When they are not doing that here, what do you think is the reason?
Well, the reason, like you said, because I've had to start doing my research and everything, I think, like you said, the fear, because I've heard some people actually say there's some girls that they approach and then the girls are like, oh, I'm going to call the cops on you and all of that. But I feel like somehow you guys should notice the green light. So for instance, you see a girl in the train, the way she looks at you, the way she's checking. Maybe some guys don't know how the green light works though.
Please, I want to know.
Okay, let me demonstrate. So now you see.
I want to know.
Okay, let me demonstrate. You see someone in the train, you as a guy, you're looking at her, and then she like just goes back to her phone, and then she's on her phone all through. Don't stress her, she probably doesn't want you. But if you see her, she's on her phone, she's watching a movie or playing a game or chatting, and she still looks up like this, with some sexy eyes, and she goes back, and she looks up again. Maybe she just smiles.
You shock you say, I know that.
That's already like green lights way. Do you get?
Okay.
Smiling.
I'm learning.
And you should learn all this. Is where she now looks at you. Some girls can even give you like tactics, like call me or something. Do you get? So it's like you can talk to me, but some guys don't understand green lights. You people need to look through to know how the green light is. When you see me and I'm doing my eyes like this, you need to learn. So look at me.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
And I'm doing my eyes like in a seductive way, and I'm just holding my phone like, and I'm doing.
So you're giving the guy a green light.
Green light. He should know that it's green lights.
All right.
I need you guys to understand how green light works.
Why do you guys reject Nigerian men in this country?
That's a very tough question, but I'll tell you the reason. Now, the truth is, I know my men. These are Nigerian men. I was born in Nigeria. I'm a typical Nigerian. Our men, I'm not saying everybody, but our men know how to talk. You guys have this smooth way of talking, trying to convince that, you're faithful and all of that. And when some of you are not like, that's why I said some of you are not like that. Some of you are just pretending. Do you understand? So that's why some of us run away from Nigerian men, because people have heard stories. Me, I've seen things. Like I said, as a typical Nigerian, I've seen things from my own brothers. So that's why we run away a bit, so that we don't fall victim. We're running away from the things that you guys do to us.
Like what? Like what?
Like break our hearts and some other things like that. Like, all the pamper you guys used to pamper us back in Nigeria. You don't pamper us like that. Here, people say pounds is too expensive. But the same people will pamper you back in Nigeria, take you shopping, make you feel nice. But here, they are now stingy. So that's what we're running away from.
Okay, so when you run away from us, which category of people are taking care of you like that?
It depends.
Are you saying
because,
the British?
Well, the British, yeah, you know how it is. It depends on who you meet, because it's not really good to categorize generally. But yeah, some of the British actually, like a typical British, knows how to pamper you and spoil you. Now, like I said, not everybody, because there are still some people that are jobless and stuff. But someone that really cares about you will show you, because people have different love languages. Mine is, gifts actually.
I think
receiving gifts.
I'm coming. I think Nigerian men are the most caring in the world.
Well, I won't deny that my brothers are caring, but they pretend a lot. Okay, let's say if you're talking about their caring.
Because if you're here, you are making the pants, I am making the pants. In Nigeria, it's not always like that.
Yeah.
Most of the guys makes more money than the girls. So it's okay for me to say, okay, I'm going to spend on you, I'm going to spoil you, I'm going to splurge on you and all that. But when you come over here, you are making the money as well. Sometimes you even know my salary. Some of you make more than we make.
Ray.
So why do you still want this?
Ray, see,
the
reason why ladies love pampering is not because we're not making money. Even back in Nigeria, we're still making money. But we just love pampering. A woman, when we say, okay, equality. Personally, I'm not against equality, but I believe that a man is a man. A man should still stand up. If you go out for like a dinner date, I'm not going to be the one to pay. I'm not going to split the bill. You are the one paying. Do you understand? So it just depends. There's some things that men naturally take responsibility to. Do you get? So for instance, if maybe you have a partner, it depends. You guys can split things like house rent, things like food costs. There's nothing wrong in a man paying all the food bills. So I'm just saying there's some things that men, that we are used to back in Nigeria, take responsibility for. But those same men that were nice in Nigeria will now come here and now start changing. And I don't think it's because we are the ones who are making money as well, because even back home, some of us were still making money. Yeah, maybe not all, but we're still making that same money. But I feel like they came here and maybe the pounds touched them and they became stingy.
No,
the cold weather made them stingy.
No, the thing is this: we have left the Nigerian culture. We are not
within 2 days.
We are not operating.
You've changed accent.
Wait, we are not operating in the Nigerian culture again. We are in a new system. Do you understand? So
really?
Everything we should play along like we are in a new system, we're a new culture, British culture. So there are some things that you would drop the moment you leave Nigeria, and there are some things you employ when
Don't
you come
drop,
over
don't drop the stingy part. You can drop every other thing. Drop your cheating and other things. Do you get all those on a sweet smile? Drop that one. But you see the main thing of taking care of the woman, showing her love, pampering.
We still do
don't
that.
drop.
Okay, I'll give you an instance. Someone said, you guys are working too much. Like anytime he wants to call a lady out, can we go out? Can we somewhere, movie, anywhere, eat out and all that? But it's always you guys are working.
Collecting shifts.
This point, you guys are always collecting shifts. This point makes me realize or think that is it because you think that we're cheating and you always act as if you are collecting shifts, or you guys are really working in the real sense?
Well, we're working in the real sense. I think the thing is, if I'm being honest, when a man pampers you, takes care of you, you want to see him every day. But when you start noticing the cheating part, or when you start noticing that he's being stingy and maybe things that he used to do before, he doesn't do it anymore, you start withdrawing back and picking all the shifts you can. Because for instance, if he's not going to take care of you, you have to take care of yourself, right? So you have to pick all the shifts in the world. But I understand what you're saying. Some ladies don't make out time to actually find these men. But what about the ones that make out time? For instance, myself.
So your point you're making now is guys should not be afraid of the culture or whatsoever. They should approach you. They should talk to you anytime, any day. Do you think this applies to other ladies as well?
Oh yes, because I actually had this conversation with a lot of ladies. Of course, there's still some ladies that say don't talk to me, but I feel like you notice, that's why I've given you guys some tips on the eye movement and everything. You will notice the way she's giving you some green lights and you will talk. But if you see that she's not even looking your way at all, then avoid, run away. She can still be checking you out, but she just doesn't know how to give green light. So I feel like look at the ones that give you green lights and approach. The ones that don't give you green lights, abort mission, because you don't want to be caught in that whole, propaganda and then they accuse you of something. But once you see green lights, approach a lady, because that might be your future wife. And if I'm being honest, I feel like I've seen a lot of people that I would have, had good relationship with, friendship even, on the train, in the bus or something, but because as a Nigerian girl I cannot approach, and they did not approach, we all lost contact, lost touch, and that was it.
Another thing I want to say is, do you think dating is tied to your status in the country?
That's a good point.
Because someone said we are all hustling. So maybe the black guys are looking for the white ladies to settle down, and you guys are also
looking for the white people to settle down. That one is there, if I'm being honest, you get. But I feel like the world is evolving now. It's not really about that, because there are a lot of people too that are black that have still got papers. And a lot of people that are white will always have papers, but maybe they don't have enough. Because here, even for the spousal visas, they need to be earning a certain amount of money to be able to sponsor you as their spouse as well. So it's not as easy as you just marry a white person and then that's it. Do you get? So it comes with a law. But yes, you're right. People are still in that level.
When I was a student, there are so many Nigerian girls that I wanted to marry.
You wanted to marry all of them?
No, like.
They left it for you.
Someone was telling me that, forget them, they are looking for
Pali.
For the British pepper and all the stuff. So
well, that was
why can't you guys work with us?
If we work with you,
you can work with me.
If I work with you and you don't have the papers, how am I going to live here? How are you going to live here when we are working with each other? Without blindly, we are working and going.
Wait now.
Where are we going?
We are doing masters together. After masters, there's always an option.
Post-study.
Even the post-study, I can apply while you wait.
As so as a dependent.
So,
But while I'm waiting, I cannot go and apply later because it's already late.
Then you can go back for PhD or something.
You see?
Within this time, one person must have gotten a sponsored job. You understand?
But you know that within this time of being a student, it's not counting towards settlement. And that's where we are going. That's the goal.
No, the point is to buy time in the country.
The point is to count towards settlement, Ray. Which buy time?
Okay,
time
is it better when, at the end of the day, you don't find that British citizen and you happen to go back home? Which one is better?
No, but that's why we're trying to find a British citizen. Because
and if you don't find it?
You keep hustling to find it. Someday, you will find that British citizenship that you're looking for, because it's important.
Yeah.
It might not be the reason for the relationship, but let's face it, most of our brothers that are dating Oyibo, as it were, are there for other reasons. And funny enough, according to them, they say it's not just papers, that there are some other things as well that happens behind closed doors that we don't know about. So maybe that one
if I have a paper, is it okay to say you can forget about everything and you'll be like, okay, I'm a perfect type.
Oh no, there are still other qualities. No, it's not. Paper is one of the qualities, but there's others, the other qualities as well.
Okay.
So you need to have other qualities, not just paper.
I have to be tall. I have to.
Yeah,
have
broad
6'5".
shoulders, be rich. I'm not stingy. That one is important as well. Be
Stingy.
romantic, caring. Some people are stingy. Let's face it. So.
If you're coming from Africa or Nigeria, you should get married. Now, when you come over here, that there are no husbands here. What do you think about that?
Well, it's possible, but I think the thing is,
not only girls, guys
yeah, there are
as
no
well.
husbands or wives.
When you come over here, there are no wives.
It's harder here, you know, especially because of the culture is very different. Some people are not ready for commitment, and this is between male and female. Although more of the male, especially the Nigerian male, when they come here and they see life, and then this is their first time of being with like a British citizen, and they're like, ah! So this thing has been happening here, and I've been roasting back home. So they want to explore and see the world. That's the problem. But the ones that have lived here, you know, it's nothing to them again. And those ones, some of them are marriageable type. But you see those ones that just came yesterday, they're looking for papers. Run, oh my sister, run, my brother. There's no need.
So what's your advice for people that are coming?
Well, it depends on you. But you just know that UK is quite lonely, if I'm being honest. Because you could have friends, you could even have your partner, your husband, your wife beside you. But the thing is, you both have different shifts. So you won't even get to see each other that much. The country is really cold. The weather is really cold. You can see us wearing all, you know.
I'm shaking, man.
Yes, exactly. So just so you're aware, it is really cold. But is it a great place to be? It is. There's a lot of benefits, opportunities, a lot of money to be made. But you have to understand the other part. There's no community here. Unlike Nigeria, where you could be walking on the road, you say hi to people. And this goes for both male and female. Because, you know, females still don't say hi to each other. It's like we're enemies when we're out there.
Yeah.
Some people like we meet online.
The black community, like.
Yes. We don't even have a community here.
The relationship is very porous.
Everybody's just left and right. So just know that this is what you should expect. Because I wish someone told me. I probably would have still come, but at least I know I'm aware. But no one told me. So when I just came, it was like, oh wow. It was just too much going on at the same time. The weather, loneliness, and, you know, guys not talking and that sort of thing. But yeah, we survived. So you can survive as well. So make that journey if you want to. But be ready.
Oh yeah, you can survive, as she has just said. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching to the end. Drop your thoughts on this topic and let's read from you. Go out and follow Love Mba TV.
Yes, follow me.
Let's get her to 2,000 subscribers. But she's not consistent. I wish she can improve and step up her game. You need to step up.
I will step up. When they
man.
follow me, then I'll, you know, step up again. I know that I have people backing me up. Praise community.
All right, guys. Go subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Bye. It was so nice. Thank you, Ray.
Love Mba, she's amazing.